right, welcome everybody. Here we are going into our fall yoga series. So welcome to all the old friends coming back and the new friends coming in. Super happy you are connected here. So we are in the astrology season of Virgo, and it is an air element. So air, if we think about it, it's light, it's kind of moving around. So that can produce a little anxiety because we don't feel so grounded. And depending on where you live, there are changes of seasons. We just had a big storm roll through. It is very ungrounding. I know when I lived in Colorado, there's always like a wind blowing through. And as we go deeper into fall, things start to really dry out, and you'll see the leaves literally dry out, all that life force is gone, and then it's blowing around. So again, more kind of movement, which is great for creativity and mental kind of activity, but we want to focus on keeping the balance within ourselves. When the external world is spinning around more and drying out, we need to focus on what keeps us more and more grounded and balanced. So that'll be the focus, especially this first month, going deeper into this Virgo season. In Ayurveda, it is Vata, which is that air element. We want to really align with the earth. And it's like, harvest season out in the world. It's very much aligned with what's happening in the earth, but also the physical body itself. So how we create new healthy routines for ourselves to stay more grounded and to eat those nurturing foods that also help us feel grounded and healthy. The seat, we call it the seat of Vata, that air element, is in the large intestine. So in your own body, it is like how we digest food and eliminate it, that healthy flow, and just kind of paying attention to your own body and what it's trying to tell you with what you eat and how it works with your body. We're going to focus on this sort of area, the whole body, but with that focus, how we twist, how to work with the digestive system, and also grounding, feeling strong and anchored into the earth, and helping create more stability in the mind as well. So when the body feels anchored, maybe the mind will also help or cause less worry, less anxiety when we are kind of focused on that whole. So that's kind of where we're going this first couple of weeks in our series. So let's get grounded, however that works for you. It's always first step, sitting somehow. You can sit on a blanket. I'm on a little blanket, a cushion, whatever works for you. Cross-legged doesn't work, just sit somehow that works for you. And then find your root. So we always start with the base of your spine. If you had a tail, that's where it would be. Just let that tail, that root, drop down into the earth. And as we ground, like all the plants and trees, ground into this new day, and we ground into present time. So remembering kind of where you are here. This is the first Tuesday of September 2023, or whenever you watch the videos, just ground into that day. Try to let go of the past, everything that's come before this moment, let it go. And we disconnect from any energy pulling us forward into the future. And that's where a lot of the anxiety and worry tends to hang out. The future's not formed yet. We don't know what's actually going to happen. We want to come into present time, meet your body here, align with your mind's attention, and align with your breath. Breath is a powerful tool to keep coming back to present time. So once you feel kind of grounded in the earth, go up a little higher into the low belly, that focus, for the breath. This is where we want to breathe. This drops us down into resting, digesting, receiving, kind of out of that anxious way of being. So find that soft belly as you inhale through your nose, maybe count to 4. Slowly let the belly expand. Maybe hold that breath for 4 counts. And exhale slowly, the belly comes back. Letting go, letting go, letting go. So just take a few very conscious, slow breaths. Just check in. How is your breath this morning? Letting go with the exhale, belly pulls back. And again, receiving. Just taking a few more. We're going to keep working with the breath throughout the practice. Again, it keeps you aligned when your mind starts wandering, maybe into the future, into that anxious what ifs. Bring it back. What's happening right now in this present moment? What can we control? What we can control is this present time. That's it. We can create this moment. Just a couple more. So Vata, and just this time of year, we want to just keep back coming to the mantra of all is well. All is well. We can trust. We can create this moment. We can feel grounded. We can feel safe and secure. So set a new intention for today. Clear your mind like a squeegee. Just kind of let go of all the clutter, the mental activity. Meet yourself here. New intention, new week. Great. And I'm going to stretch my legs out. So let's just begin to move now that we feel maybe a little more centered, more grounded. Roll our shoulders up, then back and down. Press your hands down and reach through your heels. Find staff pose. Really nice, strong, grounded pose. Feel that earth beneath you from your sitting bones through your heels. Flex those feet up towards the sky. And we're going to work all the joints here. So inhale, tops of the feet forward. Exhale, flex them back. And just get that moving here. Back and forth, match your breath. And take those ankles for granted a lot. And draw some circles. Part of the joint freeing series, we want to have a healthy range of motion in all of the joints, helping our energy flow. Switch directions if you haven't. Great, and then toes up towards the sky. Zip those big toes a little closer together if you can. Take a deep breath and maybe make space between your toes. Give them a nice stretch. Exhale, soles come together. And inhale, opening. Exhale, close. Just take a few more. Big stretch for those outer ankles, shins. Good. Kind of shake that out. Let's bring the right knee in. Hold on here. Be strong in the belly and the back. Inhale, extend through your heel. Exhale, flex your knee in. So just waking up these big muscles that help control the movement of the joints. Great. Stay hugged in and open up. So we're holding on to our either ankle or foot and your right knee. And then just pivot a little bit on that sitting bone. How's your hip? A little bigger joint, moving up that big ball and socket of the hip. Draw some circles, work around. Again, just checking in, no judgment. That's what we need to kind of get out of judgment this time of year as well. We can get a little too much into the mind. Let it go. Great. And then take a look at your shin bone in front of you. Take a deep breath. Exhale, hug it in, maybe a little closer. Inhale. Exhale, hug in. One more time. And then just hold and breathe. Give your hip a little space here. Just imagine breathing into any tightness, resistance. Where can we open up and let things flow? Great, and then kind of reset that. Place that foot on the outside of your left leg. So we're gonna go into our first twist. Maybe take a little step back with your right hip. Right hand is gonna sweep through and prop yourself up behind you. Hug in with your other elbow. Inhale, we spiral to the right. Hold and breathe. So we're giving again, the low belly, that kind of large intestine space, a little massage, helping balance that air element. Deep breaths, the spiral, the inhale goes up, the exhale goes a little deeper. One more breath. Keep the leg the same. Let's take the whole upper body to the left. So we get that openness. Use the back of your right arm to kind of pry open. Breathing into that heart space. Good. Unwind and free your right leg. And take a big breath in the middle. Let that all open up. Other side. So holding on to the left leg. And inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Just enjoy that movement. Checking in. Great. Opening up, flex the foot. Again, holding on, kind of supporting the knee and the ankle. Get into this left hip. How's the movement? Draw the circles, explore big and small circles. Breathing. Great. Align that shin bone in front of you. Take a deep breath. Again, exhale, hug in. Inhale, sort of let it go. Once again, exhale, find that next edge. One more. All right, let's hold and breathe. Maybe you can tuck the foot into your elbow, maybe not, no big deal. Be where you are. Breathe into the tightness, do not force. Nice, let that go. Sort of unwind it, hug in nice and tall, and then plant the foot on the outside. Staying tall. Maybe take your left hip back a little bit. All right, and I like this kind of sweeping, just kind of clear the space around you on the way back. And then hug in with that other elbow. Again, the inhale is like a lifting movement up. The exhale goes deeper into the belly, massaging that left side of the torso. Keep the breath flowing. See if you can relax your shoulders a little more, maybe your face a little more. Great. And then keep the lower body the same. Let's open up upper body to the right. Just a little reset. Unwind and then free that left leg nice and long. Find your staff pose again. Inhale, arms to the sky. Belly strong. Let's just tip forward a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, ripple forward. One more time. And then let your hands rest wherever they land. And then let's tuck your chin in and just breathe down your back. Again, belly stays strong to support the whole back as you gently stretch. So our first one. Keep a little space in your knees. Try not to lock them. One more big breath, expanding the back. Exhale, melting again, letting go. Inhale, rise to the sky with those arms. And exhale, release. All right, let's cross the ankles. Come to tabletop. So supporting your body with your foundation is your bones. Those strong bones are stacked. Knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. And inhale, drop the belly, look up. So find the strength of your back. Great, exhale down the back, so belly strong, press down, look down. Let's just channel those ocean waves, inhaling, rising up to the crown. Exhaling, just rolling down the back. Let it be really organic here. Just trace your breath up one side and down the back. Last big exhale here. Let's keep that inhale the same, that strong back looking up, and exhale kind of traction down into a long child's pose. Take a few more. So inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, take your bow. A couple more, move with your breath. And then back to center. Let's get the side body. So take your hands off your mat to the left. Plant those hands. Take a deep breath. And then traction your right hip back to the right corner as the right arm reaches across. And breathe into all that space for the side body. All right, back through center. Other side, plant the hands to the right. Take a deep breath. Exhale, left hip goes back. As the left fingers just keep kind of inching across. Breathe into the tightness, make some space. Okay, one more big breath. Back to center. Let's even that out. Take a child's pose, just your bow through center. How are the sides feeling? Maybe the back. So it's a forward fold. We want to keep the belly strong. Let the back feel supported. Take a big breath. Let it go. Great. Then look forward. Let's slide through onto your belly. Hands under your shoulders. Zip those elbows in. And really ground. So from here, it's the whole pelvis, legs and feet. We press down. That's supported by the earth. And inhale, lift your head, lift your heart. But keep grounding through the lower body. Feel that connection to the earth. Exhale slowly down. A couple more. Inhaling, rippling up into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Exhale down. One more time. Feel the strength of your back. The glutes are engaged. We're pressing our feet down, the thighs down. The more we feel grounded, maybe the lighter we feel in the upper body. And let go. Inhale, tabletop. Then exhale all the way back. Get a counter pose, child's pose to the earth. And just let that all kind of wiggle out. Big breath. Let go. Right, back to table. Let's curl the toes. Take a deep breath. Exhale, slowly lift your hips into downward facing dog pose. So can you let your head go a little more? Soften your heart, your face, and your jaw. All that good circulation to your mind. A little flush out. Great, and then movement very slowly and strong with your breath. We inhale, kind of ripple into a high plank. And exhale, just ripple back to downward facing dog. So kind of moving through the spine, undulate. Whole exhale, presses back up. And one more time. Great, and then take a walk to the top of the mat, arriving in Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Can you root your feet just a little bit more? Can you engage the belly a little more so your upper body can float over? And root those feet. Inhale to a flat back. We're going to extend the spine. And exhale, fold from your belly all the way down. Let go. 2 more. Root the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melting. Good. One more time. Root the feet. Extend the spine. And then just melt your upper body. One more time. Just let go. Again, maybe shake your head up. Can you truly let your neck relax? Do you feel equally balanced in your left and right feet? And even when you're hanging here, can your tailbone feel grounding to you? The more you ground, the more you can let go. And root the feet. We inhale to rise up, opening up. Exhale, bring it to your heart. Nice. And then standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, which is just, again, kind of like a home base here to stand in your body. How does it feel to be in your body today? Align with the pathway from your navel down, sink down through your feet once again, rooting, grounding. From your navel up, can we feel just a little lift of energy up and through your spine? Feel balanced. Take one more breath, embodying this mountain within yourself, grounding, stable, but lifted and light. All right, we'll take some slow sun salutations, take it nice and easy, match your breath. Let's inhale, trace that big sun breath. Exhale, take a slow bow. You were just here. How does it feel now? And inhale, left leg back. We're taking a nice big lunge, Anjaneyasana. Great. Exhale, downward facing dog pose where we were before. How does it feel? Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. We drop to the earth, elbows in slowly, 8 parts bowing, and then all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. How does it feel? Feel that grounding. Keep the heart open. Exhale, press back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Find your lunge. We'll do plenty more to get things warmed up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, back to the heart. Okay, greeting this day. Inhaling in, opening. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Find that lunge. Exhale back, downward facing dog pose. Reset. Inhale, plank. Exhale, just drop your knees, chest and chin lower, elbows in. Drop everything down. From that low spot, we rise up. Inhale from your heart. Curl the toes. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg through, looking up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Back to the heart, exhale. Let's do one more each side, just opening up the body. Inhaling, open up. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, to the earth. Inhale, lifting from the heart. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, left leg forward. Great. Exhale, big step, Uttanasana, folding. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart. Final round. Let's open up. Inhale, lifting from your heart. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, right leg back. Find that lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, take it to the earth. Scooping up from your heart. Inhale, let the energy rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, right leg through. Might take a few steps, no big deal. Good. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. And bring it back to the heart. Take a nice big breath. Let that go. You know what? I'm feeling one more round on each side to make it an even 3. I like 3s. Inhale, one more each side, and you'll feel it. Exhale. Inhale, left leg back. We just keep alternating. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Slowly to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades to open the heart. Maybe it feels deeper this time as you warm up. Exhale, back. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, forward fold, belly strong. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart. Take a nice big breath, noticing the energy of the sun salutation, warming us up. Final round. Let that inhale lift. Let the exhale let go. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, take it to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, one more cobra. Exhale, press back. Inhale, right leg through. Exhale, big forward fold. Rise up. And to your heart. And take a nice big breath. Just let that go. Feeling all that good energy moving through you. Awesome. Hands to hips. Let's take the left leg back and open up into warrior 2. Standing poses, really feeling that grounding from your navel down each leg and foot. So your front foot's straight forward. Back foot is open so that arch pretty much aligned with your front heel. So anchoring down, back leg straight, strong, really use those glutes and quads, and then open. Sinking a little deeper. Just feel I love the symbolism, the back arm just kind of clearing the past, let it go. Front arm clearing the future. That's where that trust comes in. It's hard, it's a practice. Trust all is well. Spine is centered in present time. Finding your root. Keeping the heart open. And let's move a little bit. Coming back to this pose, but we inhale, let's straighten it out and reach high. Exhale into that wide open pose, Virabhadrasana 2. 2 more. Inhale, match your breath. No rush. Exhale. So mindful movement's really good for when you're feeling anxious. It's hard just to be still when you have that sort of excess energy swirling around. So let's move it and then hold and breathe. And from your navel down, can you sink deeper through both legs and feet? And feel that nice open heart, the energy move through you. Use your triceps, here and reach the energy through your arms, through your fingers. Great, and then just straighten out that front leg. Relax your arms for a moment. You roll out the shoulders. Trikonasana triangle pose. We're going to use the quads to be strong here. Back leg glutes again, strong, open. And just feel the shape of a triangle, many triangles in your own body. Or maybe picture a pyramid. Wide base, stable, lifting from the crown. We're going to change it a bit. Inhale, reaching right over your front leg. Find that edge. And then come down slowly, keeping these long lines of the body. Wherever your bottom hand lands, great. Anchor through your shoulder blades and your back. Then maybe open those wings a little more. Really let the stability ground you. And then we have maybe more freedom in the heart, the arms, let the energy flow through. Trikonasana, triangle pose. It's like you're right between two panes of glass. It's very open here in the hip and the heart. Staying right over that front shin bone. Doesn't matter how far down you go. Let go of that kind of judgment. All right, one more big breath. Feel it, expand into it. Great, and then just look down. So just gently rotate your head, look down. Inhale, reach the top arm up. Let's reverse the triangle. We're gonna open up that other side now. So the back arm just kind of rest. Let the whole front side, that whole right side open. Great, keep reaching with your top fingers. Add your lunge again, that warrior two lunge. This whole family of sort of open hip poses, all related. Keep the base strong. Freedom around the heart. See where you're creating tension. Where can you let go? Great, and then back to center. Let's relax there and then just pivot, or however works for your best viewing. Find warrior two on the other side. So again, this back leg is your anchor. We want to use the muscles that are already there. The quads, big muscle group, activate them. Glutes, big muscle group, they're there for you to open up the front of this hip here. Anchor through both feet. But notice if you're gripping, are you gripping your toes? They're not going to help you. Trust the whole foundation of each foot. Distribute that. Nice. And then movement. Inhale, again, just kind of scoop it up. Exhale with intention, back into your pose. Couple more. One more. Hold and breathe. Find that nice strong warrior. Sometimes we like to just flip the palms open, really relax the shoulders. Feeling that openness, even when you maybe rotate just your forearms, palms down again. But we're open. Breathe. Pull your back arm back a little bit more. Feel that support, like someone's pulling the back arm, holding you, so you can sink deeper. Great, and then just straighten it out. Relax your arms, feel all the good energy moving through. Awesome. Open it up. And maybe this time in triangle, you really tuck those shoulder blades together in your back to open up across the front of the chest and shoulders. So the palms are open. Or maybe they, again, just kind of rotate, but keep the openness. Inhale, right over the front leg. Doesn't matter how far, keep the open lines in this pose. Come on down slowly. Find Trikonasana on this side. When I first started with yoga, it was Iyengar classes where we had spent pretty much a whole class on one pose. Triangle pose is one of them. Lots of details here, but activate those quads, sink down into each foot, back leg glute strong, so you can maybe stabilize the pelvis more, so then there's more freedom in the upper body. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Feel it, breathe into it. Let the energy flow through you. Great. And then when you're ready, just kind of rotate, head down, look down as that top arm keeps reaching up. Inhale, reverse your triangle. So strong core as we support that movement for the spine and reach up. So the base is still the same. Relax your back arm and shoulder. Keep reaching through that side body. Feel that connective space between your pelvis and the side, all the way up to the top fingers. Good, keep reaching. Let's add that strong warrior lunge again. Where is that foundation? Do you feel stable? Can you lift up more? Great, and then we straighten it all out. Come to center. Let's pivot so both feet are now parallel to those long ends. And let's connect the hands behind you today. So squeeze between the shoulder blades. See if you can find your palms. So probably bend your elbows a lot. Inhale, let's drop the arms and then lift from your heart. And we're in this very open position as we take our bow. So hinge from your hips. Take a slow journey, slow and steady. To wherever you can go, tuck your head down, let it go. As the arms reach maybe up and away. Again, be gentle. Do not force your shoulders or anything to do anything. Great, and then let your hands float down under your shoulders. Bend your elbows. So hands are on the ground, and then we pull the upper body down a little more. Really release your neck, your upper back. Great, and then come to a flat back. Center your left hand sort of underneath your heart, so in the center. Let's take your right hand to your sacrum. So that's the back of your pelvis. You want to really stabilize there. Feel your heart twisting to the right. Stabilize the low back. We don't want to swivel there. Opening from the heart. Right hand can stay or take it up towards the sky. Make sure it's the spine that's doing the twisting. We're not making the shoulder move more than it needs to right now. One more big breath. Unwind. Let's take a little bow through center first. Great. Right hand under the heart and reverse that. So left hand to the sacrum or the back of the pelvis, kind of low back space. Keep that pretty stable. Inhale from the heart, twisting left. Stay with that hand on your back or float it up wherever it can go. Again, make the spine do the twisting. Don't make it in the shoulder. And maybe this is more stable your feet feel, maybe the more freedom you have in the upper body. Take another breath. Unwind. And this time, let's walk our hands forward, kind of like a wide angle downward facing dog. It's really nice and long to the sides. Let your head go. Great. And then hands back underneath your shoulders. I know we've been here a while. Let's take those arms wide. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Woo. And hands to heart. And then I'm going to take a big step towards the top of the mat again. So however you want to get there. Great. So again, just Tadasana. So feet hip width. Inhale to the sky. And one more. Forward fold this time. Again, just right over the legs. Maybe you tuck the hands in. Maybe you do a little sway. Check in. How are things feeling? Great. And then toe heel wider. Let's come down through Malasana. Very grounding pose. But listen to your body. If you want to use any props or just don't go into it so far. Want to, as well as we can, press the hands together. Let the front body be open. Let the tailbone keep anchoring you down into the earth. Super grounding. Malasana, garland pose. One more breath. Great. And then take a seat. I'm going to pivot. We're going to work with our hips now that we're nice and warm. So either kind of pulling those feet in close to your body or moving out a little bit more into like a diamond shape. It's up to you. Just so you feel evenly balanced in right and left sitting bones. Ground. Inhale the knees up. Exhale, let them open up. And either stay tall or use your hands and arms to help sort of pull over and down. Upper body weight going deeper. Let's take a few moments to just settle. Take one more breath. Melt a little deeper. Rising. Help your knees, bring them in. Maybe take your hands back a little bit, walk your feet wide, and windshield wiper. Let those hips move. Okay, another angle for hips. So options. You can do a fire log pose where we stack our ankles and our knees, and maybe this top leg's way up. Great, be where you are. Or maybe it's just, again, kind of an easy pose, legs crossed, one in front of the other. So stacking or crossing, but settle in. How's the left sitting bone and the right? Can we anchor into that solid foundation? Tailbone in the middle. Maybe that's enough. And again, kind of flex your feet. Keep things active. We're not just hanging out. Stay tall or use a little upper body weight and take a little deeper fold. Just listen to your body. It will tell you where that edge is. Breathe into the edge. Don't force it. One more big breath where you need it. Rise up and notice which leg is on top or in front. Free them. Let them move a little bit. And then switch. Get the opposite stack or cross. Okay, just kind of settle in. Can I really ground each sitting bone and my tailbone? Flex the feet. Take your inhale and exhale. Let it go deeper wherever you can go. Maybe it's just softening the mind, reminding yourself there's no competition, there's no perfect place to be. Fill yourself up. Come up slowly. And free them. Free those legs. Free the hips. Let them move. And then maybe sitting on a blanket or whatever you've got to make just a little wider forward fold, wider angle. But again, it's active. So we reach through your heels. We flex the feet up towards the sky, hands in the middle. Deep breath in. And take just a little gentle journey through center. Start with the heart kind of extending forward. So the back body's nice and strong. But then just surrender. Let it all go. Another breath where you need it. Back body expands. Exhale, melt everything else. Let it go. Lock it up. Pause at the top. And just be aware. How are things feeling? All right, bring the legs in. I'm going to rotate again so we can roll down onto your back. So make some space. Take that slow roll down. When you get there, let's hug the knees in. Just really soften into the back. Then inhale, move the tailbone down, the legs move away a bit. Exhale, kind of tuck it in again. 2 more. Inhaling, shins away, tailbone down. The pelvis is kind of tipping back and forth. 1 more. Great. Stabilize your feet. We're gonna do 1 more twist to bring things out. This is called Jatara Parivartanasana. It's the stomach churning pose, literally. Very grounding, very helpful for digestion and just all of that. Take your hips and scoot them over to the right. So you'll feel crooked for a second. The knees come up, keep those feet together, and then just take them across the body. So you're in this sort of sideways chair. The right arm stays grounded. And just notice, can your knees stay sort of aligned? Can your feet stay together? I'm trying to keep the pelvis level. It's just on its side. So try not to swivel too much. Keep those knees and feet together. And you're really at this right angle. So the feet aren't in, they're out. Take some pressure off the back. And just either look up at the sky or over your right arm. Take a few big breaths. Great. Then slowly unwind. So kind of ground those feet, shift the hips back to the middle. Take a breath. And then opposite. So scoot the hips to the left. Knees up and over to the right. Again, just kind of make sure they're trying to stay stacked. Left arm wide. Don't be surprised if the shoulders are way off the ground. Just breathe. Do not force. One more big breath, filling in, and let it all go. Unwind slowly, recenter. Let's give those knees another nice little hug in.
And then listen to your body. If maybe it would like a little happy baby to really lighten things up, maybe reclined bound angle, the feet together, or maybe just legs up for a moment. Take a moment for you. And then we will move into the final Shavasana. If you have a blanket or something that you could cover with a little bit, even just on your torso, nice and grounding. So whatever's grounding for you, let the legs just hang heavily out of the hips, from the navel down. Let go of those heavy legs, feet. The whole back body just melt into the earth. Feel that support. You are held. You can let go. Feel your belly. I'm going to sit up. You can stay down. Feel your belly rise and fall. That slow breath. Let the mind completely rest. Every exhale lets go of more worry or doubts or fears. Back to the mantra, all is well. So 3 more conscious breaths. What else can you let go? And what can you fill in with today? More trust, more freedom, more joy, gratitude, whatever you need. If you have more time in your day, you might want to just stay and keep resting. If you're ready to re-enter, be gentle, keep the nervous system calm. So wake back up, moving the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Slowly rise and come to a seat. We'll close the practice with your head bowed to your heart. Just close your eyes, honor yourself, take this moment, getting out of that thinking mind into your heart. Let the heart guide you today. Feeling with peace, let's take a deep breath of peace, healing, and love. And let it ripple beyond us, all around the world, so all may benefit. Thank you all so much for being a part of this practice. and have a beautiful day. Namaste.